A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan.
It's just about game time, and the Blazers never look more confident than when they arrived earlier. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
We're just about ready for tip-off. But first, let's hear from the sideline. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have. I just do anything to win." Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Boy, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And these teams both look to push the tempo in transition. Brent, what's the most underrated component of success with that style of play?
You got to have rebounders, BA, guys who are willing to go in there. And if those guys who are gathering anything coming off the rim have the ability to bust out with the dribble, man, that gets your pace going.
So here's Portland's starting group. And for the Rockets, you've got Kobe White. Cam Reddish is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's John Wall. And it's Hield in at the shooting guard position. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. To the paint. Here's Harrell. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
He gets really excited about finishing through contact.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Portland ball.
Puts it up from 12. They get it back. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Lillard against Wall. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
His first personal foul.
Damian Lillard picks one up.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
2 shots.
Shooting two. First one falls for him.
And after a series of major injuries, Wall still remains one of the more athletic players in this league.
I subbed.
And he makes both free throws.
Yay.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Back to Lillard. Stolen by Wall. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And it's Healed, missing. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Simmons. And the layup is good.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Thibault. Pass to Wall. White for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's Portland the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Now here's Simmons. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Wall. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So physical for a 1. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Back to Lillard. Knocks down the long J.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
Lillard continuing on that track to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship there.
Healed from outside. Knocks down the triple.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Lillard passes to Harrell. He's guarded by White. From deep, here's Simmons. And so far in this one, 2 for 4. And talking about legacy, Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
The Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close.
Second team
Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
And that one falls for Wall. So he gets them both. New season means new opportunity for young players. Grant a chance for them to establish themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a bigger role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hield against Simmons. Fires it. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Hield's got 5 points.
Well, with a young perimeter player like Hield is, operating in the pick and roll with that kind of effectiveness, he can become dangerous.
Here's Lillard. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Number 1, Houston.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Green's checked in for the Rockets. Brown, he's checked in for Portland. Murray comes in for Damian Lillard. Left side Thibault. Outside White.
2 minutes.
Pass to Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And Harrell throws it down.
Harrell in ideal position and then rises back up and then able to jam it down.
Outside, Green. Outside Hield. The 3-ball. Hauled in by Brown.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And here are the Trailblazers now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. Outside, Brown. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Count that bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Green for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Brown. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Harrell with the basket on the assist by Brown. Harrell's got 8.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Hield. Green for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
A big-time effort for Montrezl Harrell, providing a lot of energy for Portland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And no question, John Wall at his best attacking the rim. But he said when his shot is falling, it's a whole different ballgame.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me of being able to knock down open shots.
And Grant, over his career, Wall, frankly, hasn't been the most efficient scorer.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, a tremendous playmaker, but his jump shot is pivotal. If he gets that dialed in, it could really help his game.
Substitution for your Rockets.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. They've got Bruce Brown, and it's Goodwin in at the 3. Smith against Wall. Here's Hield. Offline from the top of the key.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Reddish gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Lamb. Smith against Wall. And it's blocked by Thibault. And he's able to get it back.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First team foul.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past.
Two
You
shots.
think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
And he makes the first. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Good on both. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Duarte. Lets the 3 fly. And a big finish by Robinson.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the Blazers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lamb passes to Smith. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Green for 3. That shot missing. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Nuggets in Denver. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Now here's Green. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Here's Duarte. 3-pointer, no good. Portland leading. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Driving in. And he banks in the layup. Green's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Down low. Here's Goodwin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Third team foul. Shooting for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Lillard's checked in for Portland. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Hield from outside. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall. Hield's got 8 points.
Yeah, watching Hield shoot is quite astonishing. He does a great job of establishing his feet as a foundation for his 3-point shot.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 5. Lillard finds Simmons. It's hauled in by Reddish.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Pass to Goodwin. Outside Simmons. Now Lillard. Wall covering. And Lillard gets it to go on the assist from Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Wall. Hey, from beyond the arc. Come on. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Still Rockets ball. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers.
The shot misses, and it's Portland the other way.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Now here's Wall. 11 points for him last game against Indiana.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lillard outside. White against Murray, and he buries his first look.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Outside Murray, and there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution for your Rockets.
1:29 left in the second. Pass to Lillard from deep. The shot comes out. Houston has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Duarte, defended by Murray. They get it again. Green with the ball. That one rolls around and rims out. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Tipped, and he gets it back.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Duarte. The Rockets with another miss.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And Damian Lillard just working them over right now. One of the smaller guards in the league, but darts around so well to make plays.
Here's Green. Following the bucket by the Blazers. The quick look, no good that time. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Simmons, and that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The pull-up J. Can't hit that one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Back to Green. From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back to the game after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, Kenny, what was your impression?
It's always a positive sign to see assist numbers like this. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunity. 3 rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, great performance here from John Wall.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
The Rockets trail. We've got Cam Reddish. John Wall is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's White in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Line for Houston, John Wall. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And Carroll with the strong finish.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Here's Wall. Out to Hield. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hield's got 11.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Portland leading. Double team on Lillard. Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Wall against Lillard. Wall, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And also a switch here for Portland. Smith's checked in. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Green for 3. Another 3 from Houston.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
Inside. Robinson with a steal. In transition, here they come. Green, the pass to Robinson. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
The Rockets have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. For the lead. And foul call. Almost got it to go in. He'll go to the line for 2.
Second team foul.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Line for Houston, Jalen Green taking 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And the Blazers making a change here. Both shots good from the strike. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Down low. Here's Lamb. Banked it in off the glass. Lamb's got his first points in this one.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Green against Smith. Outside, Green. Up and over Smith. Here's Robinson. Here's Duarte, averaging around 6 a game. Another shot. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
On the wing, Green, covered by Smith. And that one's good. Green. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Outside, Brown. Pass to Smith. Three-pointer. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 6th assist of the night.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Duarte. Robinson on the wing. Here's Duarte, covered by Smith. Clock at 6. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Murray's checked in for Smith. Pass to Goodwin. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Lamb. The shot won't fall. And Houston the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Ball with it. 11 points in the game.
Trailblazers foul. DeJounte Murray. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for Houston.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. He's off on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance, really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Houston has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Wall, the pass to White. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
Trailblazers ball.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
Rockets foul. Matisse Thybulle. That's his 2nd personal foul.
The first one falls.
Team foul. Shooting for...
And both free throws good for Lillard.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Hield against Brown. From deep. And Hield gets the 3. Hield's got 14.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The Rockets have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Off the mark there with a 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. The 3, here's Lillard. Connects from downtown. He's got 15.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight for him.
Pass to Hield. 4-3, and good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Here's Lillard. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. They've got DeJounte Murray. Also Damian Lillard out there. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. Outside Hield. Lets it fly. That one a little long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside Simmons. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So both teams making some changes here. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. Here's Duarte. Here's Ellis. Pass to Duarte. Takes the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Murray passes to Harrell. Outside Murray. To the inside. And Harrell throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it.
Blazers substitution.
Portland trailing here. Now here's Simmons. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Just his first turnover of the night. He's been poised and he's been focused.
White, he's checked in for Green.
Kobe White.
Here's Duarte. Simmons defending. Houston gets it back to the left side wing. Lillard against White. Here's Duarte. Second chance effort. And rejected. They're running. From the low block. Nice jump shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Jacks up a 3. Portland grabs the miss.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And the Rockets making a change here. Hield's checked in. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. Here's Harrell. Smith outside. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
To the middle. Here's Harrell. And he makes it on the layup.
Harrell will do whatever it takes to grab some of those buckets down low.
Houston has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Healed up top. Simmons defending. The Rockets again can't hit. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Healed from outside. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Simmons. Down low. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Montrezl Harrell, not the first guy you think about, but he comes through first class.
White against Harrell. Shot is up. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Hield's got 22 points.
Oh, the energy Hield is playing with right now. What a huge possession, ready to rip it.
Timeout called, Portland. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Montrezl Harrell.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And the Blazers making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Simmons against Green. Simmons, the pass to Lillard. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Here's Duarte. No good off the back of the rim.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Portland?
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
The other thing they've done is had penetrating passes inside, in the interior, plenty of points in the paint.
John Wall, he's checked in for Hield. 3 for 3. And they get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Duarte. Offensive rebound.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Simmons with it. Green picks him up. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Shooting for Portland. At the line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And so here's Portland, and now we've got an intentional foul.
Jalen Green. That's his third.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Hield's checked in for the Rockets. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Launches it. Portland grabs the miss, and so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Green. That's his fourth.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Shooting for Portland.
And both free throws good for Simmons.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Fires in the triple.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Shooting for Portland.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point game here. There's 18 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around. And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And both free throws good for Lillard. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So no problem for Portland as they get the... All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So alongside...
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness.
number 35, Matisse Thybulle. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 14, Cam Reddish. At shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 31, Buddy Hield. At guard, 6'3", number 1, John Wall. The other forward, standing 6'5", number 20, Kobe White. Of your home team, for your Houston Rockets.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Houston Rockets going up against the Los Angeles Clippers with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Gordon Hayward is a versatile offensive player, but he said, for me, being aggressive is playing downhill. Usually, if I can get things going to the rim first, it opens up every other part of my game. And he's still able to collapse defenses, finish, and create for teammates. Guys?
David, he is the total package. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Prince. Then it's Johnson, and it's Montgomery in at the 5 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Hield. Reddish out there with Matisse Thybulle. And it's Wall, and it's White in at the 3 slot. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And stolen by Thybulle. The dish to White. From deep three-point range, and Matisse Thybulle gets the 3.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide-open man.
To the inside, Montgomery, and he jams it with authority.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Wall's shot is off. Leonard, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Montgomery, and Thybulle sends it back. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Outside, Wall. Hield right side. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Johnson, defended by Thybulle. Johnson dishes to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Now here's Wall. D right on him. Second chance shot. And the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by John Wall. pass to Johnson. From deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Now Johnson, following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Johnson, the pass to Montgomery. Over Reddish. Wall grabs the board.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Houston shooting their first free throws of this game.
John Wall taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who's capable of dominating.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Nash is checked in for Prince. Hayward comes in for Leonard. Matthews, he's checked in for Johnson. And it's Kane in for Campazzo. Kane gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Wall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And smart decision by Hill. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
Hayward outside. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
LA foul. That's his first personal foul.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.